is happening, Magnus sites? Go to the movies by yourself. Don't be a punk. Don't be scared. Don't be insecure about what people are going to think when they see you in the movies by yourself. I saw an article the other day, and I meant to read it, but I didn't read the full thing. But I saw a headline for an article that said, if you can go to movies by yourself, you can do anything. It was something to that, And I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is very interesting because I understand something about that. Let me tell you about the time that I went to the movies by myself. I go to the movies by myself all the time. The only reason why I don't now is because Scarlo's around. If she were not around, I'd still be going to the movies by myself. And I've been going to the movies by myself for years. The first time I ever went to the movies by myself was when Independence Day came out. And one of my boys, I said to him, yo, let's go see Independence Day on Saturday. And he was like, nah, man, we can't go to movies without no girls with us or something. Like, what are you talking about? Man, when you go to the movies, that's like a couples thing. You're supposed to be all hugged up with your chick. And I'm like, man, this dude. So I was like, fuck it. Now, look, Independence Day looked like it was going to be a major blockbuster. I was into that. I was like, yo, look at the ships coming down through the clouds. This shit looks crazy. I got to go see this. So I took the bus to the mall. I think I actually may have done it on a Sunday. I can't remember, but I remember going and actually still being actually a little bit nervous about it because I just didn't even want to go by myself. I was like, well, when you see people in there, usually they at least with a girl or they with their boys or they with their family. You really don't see anybody alone by themselves. And if you do, I've noticed a lot of times they're kind of like weirdos. They're like these neckbeards that don't seem to have any friends or whatever. Threw that all that caution to the wind. I went up in there, sat down. Nobody was looking at me. Nobody gave a damn that I was in there by myself. And at the end of Independence Day, myself, along with the rest of the crowd, stood up, gave it a standing applause, absolutely loved the movie, went out, I got back, called my boy, told him how good it was. He was like, yo, you went by yourself? I was like, yeah, I did. And it was liberating. I didn't tell him this, but it was liberating. It felt so free being able to do something without like anybody else's like approval or needing someone else to hold your hand or be that chaperone or be there with you. And I understood that, man. Like going through the rest of my life, there are certain chances and things you have to do that so many people are afraid to do. It's like public speaking. I believe that fear is related to the fear of public speaking. They say that most people actually have more of a fear of public speaking than they even do of dying. Like that makes sense. Like dying is ending your life. You telling me you'd rather die than public speak? So it's true. And I do believe that when you have that quality, it allows you to take chances that most people won't take. When you can go to the movies by yourself, when you can go to a restaurant by yourself, sit down and eat confidently, you're that person that can audition for a movie role. You can start a YouTube channel. You can write that book and get it published. You can do a great many things by yourself because no one else's approval or eyes or decisions are holding you back. You can open that LLC and start your own business when no one else is investing in the stock market that you know you can do it. When no one else wants to buy real estate and flip it or become a landlord, you can do it. When no one else wants to invest in crypto and everybody's afraid, you can do it because you're not afraid. I've talked to so many people over the years, especially since I've become rather popular on YouTube. Different people find out what I do, and different people that I know, and I'm telling them, look, you just as funny as me or funnier, and you can do this. Trust me, if you start, you will understand why I told you to start. Until this day, some of them more than 5-6 years later, still haven't done it. They want to do it. They just don't have the balls. They can't get the guts to do it, to follow their dream. There's so many people out there, they have the balls. Like when I see people join multi-level marketing companies and stuff like that, they actually have the balls to, speak to people, talk to their friends about it. And you say whatever you want about multi-level marketing companies. For the last time I read about it, it's made more millionaires than anything else, any other business on the planet. Maybe the internet has now. Maybe internet businesses have. Maybe YouTube has. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I was part of multi-level marketing businesses. And one thing about learning things like that is when you want to become successful in life, for me, the best thing is to love what you do. I got involved in certain ones where I really didn't love what I was doing. I just thought it was a way to make money. If you want to find a way to truly enjoy your life, learn to make money doing something that you love, because it feels a whole lot less like work. It just feels like just living. You make money living. You know what I mean? YouTube actually felt like that in the beginning. It no longer feels like that. It feels like BS, a lot of BS. Like I've been at a company for a little too long sometimes, but I see YouTube making little changes here and there that made things a lot easier for us as YouTubers. So I'm going to stick it out. But I still have other streams of income coming in, that help me. I have other ideas, you guys know I act and, stuff like that. So, especially if the acting career takes off, woo, you know what I mean? That's going to be a huge stream of income. I have other things that I'm working on in the background. They say you should have 5 streams of income to really make it and be financially free. I know some people only have one. They're like, look, I got my stock investments. That's it. It's made me a billionaire. I'm like, okay, I ain't going to argue with you. You got what I'm saying? So, yeah. Get up the guts to go to the movies by yourself. And then you will be able to do anything. 10 million subscribers. Woo!